I welcome you back to this channel. What I have today is how to fix cord at the back of my crochet top loops. How to fix a perfect cord in at the back of a top, a crochet top. So that is what I have for you today, and you will really enjoy this tutorial. All you need to do is to watch this video to the end. So let's get started. Now this is my cord which I'm going to use to insert into these loops. So right now maybe I'm going to release a video how I actually got the length of a cord, of this cord, how you can calculate how the length of a sufficient cord. There is a calculation for it. So but for today, what I'm going to do is how to fix this cord in these loops. So right now, the first thing I'm going to do, this is the right side, why this is the inner side, but I'm going to use the front side, the right side here. So can you see me? So the first loop here, I'm going to insert in one of these loops at the edge here. So I insert like so. So I insert. As I insert with this on my left hand side, the one on my right hand side too, I'm going to insert through this loop like this from the outer side, like so. So I will have to making sure that it is the outer side, like I'm doing it right now, that is outside. So I will also be mindful, making sure that they are of equal length. I will also make sure, you can see it's not of equal length. I will adjust it to make it equal. So I will trace it back to the root here. Can you see what I'm doing? I trace it back. So right now I'm going to start. I hope you can see what I've just done now. So I will start. The one on my left hand side here, this one is the first one I'm going to insert. So this left hand side, I mean this one on the left hand side, so is what I shall be inserting from the outer part of the right hand side, but I will be leaving one loop interval depending on what you want. Anyway, if you want it to be very fixed, you may not leave any loops, but for this I just decide I want to leave an interval like that. So whichever may be your choice, it's okay. So this is the next loop, but I'm going to skip this next loop. I'm going to insert into the second loop from the outer side. Can you see? Then I draw it. Now I'm done with that on my left hand side. So I pick the one on my right hand side. See, the one on this is the one on my right hand side coming from the inside. So I'm going to insert it on the left hand side loop. So remember, I skip one loop on the right hand side, so I'm going to skip one loop also on the left hand side, and this is the loop I'm skipping. So I move to the next loop. Now I'm inserting from the inward, not outer, unlike this one I've just done. So from inward I insert. Can you see? So as I insert it like that, this same loop, this same cord, I will also bring it again. I will also insert it. I skip another loop, then I insert it from the front part, from the outer side of the right hand side, like so. So can you see? Then this one, which is inside, remember this one, I brought it, this loop, I brought it from inward of the left hand side, after which I insert it on the outer side of my right hand side. Still the same, this loop. Now this other loop I'm going to insert from the inward. Now this is the loop I'm bringing from the right hand side. So I will also skip a loop, then I insert in the next loop from inward, like this. So this same loop I will insert on the outer side of my right hand side. So remember, I will skip this loop. I insert from in the next loop, like so. So then the one on the right hand side, I bring it, I insert it on the left hand side from inward, skipping one loop. As you can see, I've skipped this loop. I insert into the next loop from inward. That this same cord I've inserted from the inward of my left hand side is still the same loop. I'm going to insert on the right hand side from the front part, the outer side of the right hand side. Remember, I skip this loop, I move like so. Can you see? Then this one that is coming from the right hand side, I'm going to insert it in the left hand side, skipping one loop, insert from the inward of the left hand side. Can you see? So still the same loop, I skip this loop, I insert from the outer side of my right hand side. Then the one coming from the right hand side, I'm going to insert in the left hand side loop, skipping a loop inward from the inward of the left hand side. So bringing the same loop, the same cord, inserting in the right hand side but the outer part. skip one loop, see, in this one, coming from the right hand side, I'm going to insert in the left hand side, skipping one loop from the inward side of the left hand side, and that same loop is what I shall be inserting on my right hand side, but from the front, from the outer part, as you can see. Skipping one loop, skipping a loop on the right hand side, but from the front part, from the outer side, skipping one loop, on the outer side, skipping one loop, inward from the left hand side, still the same cord, inserting on the right hand side from the outer part, skipping one loop, skipping one loop on the inward of the left hand side, still the same cord, skipping one loop from the outer part of my right hand side, skipping one loop, still the same loop, outer part, on the inwards of the left hand side, then bringing it out on the outer part of my right hand side. See, I still have equal length at the edge, so from here, you see, so I'm through. But if you want yours to be very fixed without any loop, any space, you can just say, instead of skipping one loop, you don't skip any loop, you insert it like that, one after the other. So now I will now tie tie my cord. So can you see? So we have come to the end of this tutorial. So this is just the simple way of fixing your cord at the back of your top, crochet top. So I want to appreciate you all for taking your time to watch this video. Thank you very much. If you have any question regarding this, please drop your question in the comment section so that it could be attended to. Thank you. If you like this video, kindly click on the liking button to appreciate this work. And if this is your first time you watch this my video, I welcome you to this channel. Here is a channel where you can learn a lot. So thank you very much. Till I come your way again, bye for now.